Hello, my lovely friends. I really hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to today's Feel Good Flow. Today will be a strong and stretchy practice as we connect our breath to movement and find a sense of playfulness from within. If you are interested in deepening your practice with me, you can find full-length practices along with breathwork, meditation, and Pilates inside my membership, Tana Studio. The link is in the description box down below, so you're welcome to check that out after the practice if you would like to. And then when you're ready to start, you're welcome to come to the front of your mat. So let's meet in a forward fold here. You can take your legs a little bit wider than usual, so feet nice and wide. You can take a bend into your knees and then come into ragdoll. So grab onto your opposite elbows, close your eyes. Loosen up the shoulders, the neck, the face as you drop into your body. Start to gently sway the body from left to right. Just taking a slower moment here before a strong, spicy practice. Take a nice full breath in and then sigh as you release. With that exhale, release your elbows, interlace your hands. We will begin to circle the wrists out in one direction and then change directions of the circles. Lovely. And then release the interlace of your hands and come into a halfway lift. We breathe in. Exhale, fold, breathe out. Come into high mountain pose. Let's rise, reach into your arms, lengthen out of your waist. We breathe in. Exhale, guide your hands right together at your heart space. Inhale, let's rise, radiate upwards. Exhale, fold forwards, wash your chest in between your legs. Now drop your hips down to the ground, coming into a Malasana squat. Guide your hands into your heart space, just making sure that we're nice and open and ready for our practice. Melt your hips forwards, breathe in. Exhale, drop your hands to the ground and find a fold. Once again, lower the hips, inhale, finding your squat, Malasana. Exhale, fold forwards. And again, drop your hips down, guiding hands together, breathe into the inner thighs, into the hips. Exhale, find a fold as you melt forwards and through. Inhale, lower the hips, last time, hands to heart. Exhale, fold forwards. Push into the feet a lot, and then lift your chest, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, hands meet the floor, step both of your feet back into a downward facing dog. Now, push into the hands a lot, pushing into the feet. Begin to walk it out. Bend into one leg at a time. You're welcome to give your hips a little bit of a sway from left to right. Feel into a sense of space from the inside out as you connect to your body here, connect to your senses. And then with your next in-breath, start to lift your heels off the floor, roll forwards, come into a plank position. Drive back into your heels, feel the energy in your arms, hug your belly in towards your spine, engaging your core. And then bend your elbows, come into Chaturanga. Slow and controlled, upward facing dog, lift your chest. Nice and slow, we roll it back, downward facing dog. Just building a little bit of warmth and heat. Roll forwards once again. Emphasis is on control. Chaturanga, bending the elbows, hovering halfway down. Come into up dog, lift your chest. Downward facing, you melt the tailbone back. Lovely. 2 more times. Finding that slow rhythm. Roll forwards, come into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Charge down into the hands, lift your chest. Downward facing, exhale, beautiful. Last and final round, roll forwards, coming into plank pose, bending your elbows, using your arm strength here, up dog, straightening the elbows, lift your chest, downward facing dog, exhale. Okay, beautiful. With that out breath, lift your heels and hover your knees beneath your hips, wrists right beneath your shoulders, finding this hovering tabletop variation. Keep your arms straight and try to keep a flat back here. We're gonna lower the knees slightly and then lift them back up. Okay, so we're finding these hovering knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Push back and take a nice full inhale. Sigh it out on the out breath. Lovely. Roll forwards. Come into a plank position now. Push away from the ground a lot, and then guide your right knee towards your left elbow. Step that foot back, and then other side, left knee to right elbow. And step it back. All right, let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, you got this, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stepping both feet back, hold for breath. Bend your elbows, chaturanga, nice and slow. Up dog, scooping your chest to the front. Downward facing dog, we roll the hips back. Beautiful, guys. Let's get into our flow. Start to reach your right toes back. Find a 3-legged dog. Guide the right knee to the right elbow. 3-legged dog, reach it back. Now over towards your left elbow, listen carefully, lift your left arm into the sky. Okay, hold here. Option to straighten through the right leg or keep the right knee bent. Hold and lift your hips. Listening carefully, left hand will meet the ground. You're gonna flip your dog right foot over to the side of your space. Doesn't need to be a huge shape at all. Just reach up through your right arm. Hold and breathe. And then drop your right hand to the ground. Right knee meets the mat. Tuck the right toes and lift your left leg off the floor. Point into the left toes. Bend into your elbows. Find chaturanga arms. And then push yourself back up. And again, bend into your elbows. Push yourself back up. Last time you can do this. Bend into the elbows. Push yourself back up. Drop your left toes to the floor. Hug the right knee into the chest. And then send your right toes behind you, 3-legged dog. Warrior 2, step forwards. Now reach into the fingers nice and low into your right knee. Wrap your hands around your shoulders, give yourself a squeeze. Face the back of your space, warrior 2. Reaching into arms, breathe in. And then reverse your warrior. Breathe out, reach into those left fingertips. Coming into a rainbow warrior, right knee will bend, left leg will straighten, sweep back, and then glide forwards, reverse your warrior again, reach into the left arm. One more time, just like that, rainbow warrior, take it back. Inhale, glide forwards, reversing your warrior, breathe in. As you exhale, swivel all the way over to the front of your space, low lunge, facing the right foot, breathe in. 3-legged dog, kick your right leg into the sky. Reach into that foot, and then step forwards, high lunge, right in between your hands. Reach into your arms, ground into the front foot. Okay, listen carefully, palms connect at the top. Bend into your elbows, working a little bit into the chest and triceps. Driving your thumb towards the back of your neck, lift your chest. Breathe in. Breathing out. Sweep the hands behind you now, arrow lunge. Nice and cozy and close to the right thigh here. Just the arms, reach them forwards, breathe in. Exhale, take them behind you as you breathe out. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, take it back. And then sink your left knee to the floor, Anjayasana, low lunge. Reach into your arms, take a full breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to shift forwards onto the right foot, flying warrior. Sweeping the hands behind you. Let's lift the back leg a lot. Keep the energy in the chest as well. And then guide your left knee into your chest. One-legged mountain pose with the arms up into the sky. So reach into your fingers. You're welcome to keep this knee bent or play with straightening through that leg. Kicking into your heel. Hold. Wherever you are, hold. Find your drishti, your focus. Okay, nice and slowly. You're gonna pivot your left leg behind you, flying warrior. Reach back into your toes. Point the left toes. Take a breath in. High lunge, we breathe out. Left toes lightly meet the floor. Reach into your arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands to floor. Sink your left knee to the ground and come into half splits pose. Let's lift the chest lightly on the in-breath. And then exhale softly on the out-breath. With that out-breath, look forwards, shifting onto the right foot, easy twist. Reach your right arm into the sky. Lean into the right shoulder a lot, and then make your way into side plank. So you're welcome to play with a bit of a variation here where you lift your right knee quite a bit, right hand to right knee. Otherwise, you're welcome to just stack your ankle bones one on top of the other. Wherever you are, hold, breathe, and push away from the floor. Okay, nice and slowly, you're gonna let this go. Right hand to the floor, right knee will drop to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift your left leg off the floor. Once again, chaturanga, arms bend into your elbows. Push yourself back up. And again, bend into your elbows. Push yourself back up. Last time, using your arm strength, bend into your elbows. Push yourself back up. Left toes meet the floor behind you, hug the right knee into the chest. And then send the right toes back, three-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, take it behind you. Over towards your left elbow. Reaching your left arm into the sky now, start to kick through, maybe playing with a straight leg or a bent knee, wherever you are. Hold, push away from the ground through that right hand. Beautiful. Now bend into the right knee, left hand meets the floor, flip your dog, right foot pulls over to the side of your space. Beautiful. Lift your hips, smile, don't take it too seriously. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower the hips a little bit, come into plank pose. Cruise through your flow, bend your elbows. Up dog, lift your heart right forwards and through. And then downward facing. We all need there. Take a nice juicy breath here as you ground. And then send your left leg into the sky. Come into a three-legged dog. Guide the knee over towards your left elbow. Three-legged dog, reach it behind you. Over towards your right elbow. Now lift your right arm into the sky. If you played with a straight leg on the other side, go for it. Hold, play, and breathe. Okay, we're bending into the left leg a little bit first. Right hand meets the floor, flipping your dog, left foot pulls over to the side. Again, does not need to be a huge shape if you're not feeling for a back bend. Push into the right hand, lift your hips. Left hand will meet the floor now. Sink the left knee to the ground as you tuck the left toes, your right leg lifts. Wrists beneath shoulders. Find those chaturanga arms, bend your elbows. Push yourself back up. If you need to slow it down, please do. Bend into your elbows once again. And push yourself back up. Final round, bend into your elbows. Push yourself back up. Beautiful. Right foot meets the floor behind you. Hug your left knee into your chest. And then send that left foot back, three-legged dog. Warrior two. Step lightly in between your hands. Ground your feet into the floor. Reach into your arms. Give yourself a hug and a squeeze. Hands around shoulders. Breathe in. Face the back. Warrior two. Nice and low into the right knee. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Come into rainbow warrior, breathe out, sweeping the hands behind you. And then glide the body forwards, reverse your warrior again, reach into your right arm. Exhale, take it back, rainbow. Inhale, glide the body forwards, reverse your warrior, reach full into the right fingertips. Looking towards the front of your mat, low lunge. Swivel all the way forwards to meet your left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, three-legged dog. Kick your left leg all the way back into the air. Stepping forwards, high lunge. Right in between your hands. Keep a nice generous bend into the back knee. And then let the palms connect at the top as you bend into your elbows. Start to reach your sternum, center of chest forwards. Breathe. Explore that spinal extension here. Okay, nice and slow. You're gonna start to sweep your hands behind you. Arrow lunge, you got this. Drive back into the right heel. Inhale, just the arms, take them forwards. Exhale, take them back. You got it. Inhale, take it forwards. Exhale, take it back. Last time, breathe in, reach forwards. Exhale, take it behind you. Sink the right knee to the floor. Anjayasana. Feel the energy move up the spine, the arms and the fingers. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lift the back knee off the floor as you shift forwards and take flight. Flying warrior. Point into the back toes. Find your focus. One-legged mountain pose. Pull the right knee into the heart space. Reach the arms tall into the sky. You are welcome to bend the knee, or if you did so on the first side, kick right through. Reach into that heel as you work into the strength of your hip flexor here. Hold. Don't forget to breathe. Find some playfulness to it. Okay, like a pendulum, we are pivoting this leg behind us. Flying warrior once again. Reach back into the toes. High lunge. Softly let the right foot meet the floor. Reach into your arms. Breathe in. Breathing out. Fingertips meet the mat. Sink your right knee to the floor. Come into half split pose. Hamstring stretch. Lovely. Inhale. Let's lift the chest slightly. And then exhale. Fold the body forwards. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. With that exhale, look forwards as you shift onto the left foot. Come into an easy twist. Left arm stretches tall. Now feel the right hand really press into the mat and come into a side plank. If you played with that same variation on the other side, lift your left knee nice and high. Left hand to left knee. Wherever you are, we'll hold here for 2 more breaths. Building strength through the right arm, challenging your balance a little bit. Now look to the floor. Left hand will meet the ground. Left knee will sink to the earth. Tuck the left toes and lift your right leg off the floor. Chaturanga arms, bend your elbows, squeezing those elbows in. And then push yourself back up, working into your triceps here. Bend into your elbows. Push yourself back up. All right, last round, let's do it. Bend into your elbows. Push yourself back up. Drop your right foot to the floor behind you and hug your left knee in towards your chest. Send your left toes back, 3-legged dog. Guide the left knee towards your left elbow. 3-legged dog, reach back. Over towards your right elbow. Lift your right arm tall into the sky. Okay, if you want to play, straighten through the left leg. Otherwise, keep it bent. I know it's super spicy. You got this. Okay, bend into the left knee wherever you are. Right hand meets the ground, flipping the left foot over to the side. Wild thing shape, beautiful. If you'd like to come into a back bend, you're welcome to do so. Using the force from the ground to lift your hips and your heart. Nice and slow, we're gonna meet in a plank. Both hands and feet to floor. Let's meet here, push away from the ground. Bend your elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing, elbows straight, lift your chest. And then downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push into the hands and the feet, and then take a nice full breath in. Give it a nice full sigh. And then slowly begin to lift your heels off the floor. Take your knees wide as you come into child's pose, melting your hips back. Relax your forehead down to the ground. Soften into your elbows and your arms. Closing the eyes. And feel yourself fully drop into your body, into stillness. Noticing the contrast between the stillness, the softness, and the strength and movement. Very nice. Nice and slowly, you can begin to lift your gaze and glide your hands closer towards you. Glue your thighs together, so bringing legs closer together. Let's reach the arms up. Take a breath in. And then take a gentle twist to your right side. Right fingertips behind you. Left hand meets the right thigh. Peel the right shoulder back. Relax the face. And then reach the arms back up. Twisting to the other side when you're ready. Left fingertips behind you. Peel the left shoulder back. Soften into your facial features, your neck. And then slowly unwind and slide your legs over towards the right side. Let's meet in a cross-legged seat and just seal in today's practice with a conscious and connected breath together. So let's guide the hands into the heart and just close your eyes for a moment and bring your awareness to your heart space and just feeling, sensing the aliveness there, the aliveness from within. The connection that you can create through this embodiment practice, deepening that relationship with yourself. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, sigh, release. Thank you so much for joining me today, my friends. I really hope that you enjoyed that quick, spicy little number. Please let me know how it went for you in the comment section down below. I love to chat to you guys and get any feedback. As I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in deepening your practice with me, please check out Tana Studio. It's a beautiful growing community on there, and it's wonderful to see so many of you enjoying all of the practices there. Otherwise, please remember to subscribe to support me and give me a nice big thumbs up if you enjoyed this practice. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.